What's the one thing about trucking orientations you don't like?
What I don't like about treatment orientations is they have you sit there in class about things that you already know about, and you got to sit there for hours and hours, basically learning the same thing that you already know before you can orientation.
I couldn't agree with you more. I freaking hate. I'm not a fan of orientation, but usually I would just think, just let me watch a few videos, give me my keys, and let me go. For the people that's already in the know, I don't think we should. It I don't think for us orientation should be like 3 or 4 or 5 days. I think it should be a week. And being that the way things is going now, we fill out the information online, send it back, get there, couple of
Mm-hmm.
videos, give you our stuff for our banking, and that's it. And send us on our way.
That's true.
For new guys,
That is so true.
now for new guys, yeah, they might need that couple of days. So I loves TA, Petro, Pilot, or Flying J.
Well, I would probably say TA, the TA truck stop because it's bigger. They have gyms. I like the fact that the soap smells better, but I don't use their soap. So I would probably go with the TA because the showers are a lot fresher.
Okay, so wait, TA, where's these TAs at? That number one has a gym, and number two
Mm-hmm.
that got the fresh soap. I need to know where they at.
Oh yeah, there are some TAs that do have gyms, fitness centers in it. It's select few, but there are some that do have those. But the soap always do smell a lot better. So I do recommend a TA because it's way better. It's bigger, and also there's a lot of truck parking, so you never won't find nowhere to park the truck. There's always somewhere where you'll find a place to park the truck. So that's what I do like about the TA truck stop.
Now, see, my problem with TAs is that blindside parking though.
Oh yeah,
So I'm not a fan. I'm
that's
not a
true.
fan of TAs on that. But I need to know where these TAs is at. So give me a TA that got the which one? Where they at? Where they at?
The one in
Sassy.
Atlanta, the one in Atlanta,
Wait,
like the TA in Atlanta, Georgia, the Petro slash TA.
hold
They're the
up.
same thing. So
Wait,
that
wait,
one.
wait, 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 wait. You're talking about that BSTA over there off of 285?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one.
What?
That's the best one to go to. They got the pool table. They got the barber shop.
Hell no. Wait,
They got the pool table, the barber shop. It's like a club there. You'll
Sassy.
always find some action there too.
Sassy. You cannot be serious right now. The
Oh,
the Atlanta
oh yeah,
Petro
I'm serious.
off of 285. You think that is the best one with the good smelling soap?
Yes, that's the best one.
Oh my
You
god.
can never go wrong when you go there.
No.
But the
No.
only thing about that one in particular is that the shower is a little bit smaller, and you always have to wait longer for a shower too.
No.
But the good
No.
thing is, since they have the pool table and all that, you can play pool. They have the beauty supply hair salon store there. Get your hair done, get your hair cut, then go take a shower, get dressed, get all freshed up, and hit the club, the strip club right across the street. What is it called? Blue Flame, I think.
Blue
That's
flame.
the
Let me
spot.
get this straight. Hold up. Stop.
Turn up.
Hold up. I can wait. I can I can get out of my truck. Let me get this straight now. I can get out of my truck. I could go get fresh and I could go get fresh. I could go get fresh. I can go and get a
Yeah.
haircut. I could get my shower. I could get fresh. I could shoot some pool with the fellas. And then later on that night, I could go over there and spend my money over at the Blue Flame. That's what I'm doing.
That, that's exactly what you'll be doing.
Oh my
It's lit over
god.
there.
Oh my god. No. I am not. Well, I number one.
Atlanta's where it's at.
I guess number one. I guess I could say that I am not a fan of that petrol. Because not
I
only
like it.
not
Actually,
only that you can go to the Blue Flame, but you guys could go right across the street and grab you something to drink because there's a liquor store right across the street. And then when you get hungry,
and the restaurant.
there's a chicken shack right next door to the gas station. And also,
and it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good after a long night of turning up. It's pretty good to eat there. I only ate there once though.
And also, fellas, if you want to get your swerve on, you know, you got the ladies of the night that be rocking the parking lot over there. So I'm just saying.
They out there.
My girl said Petro 285 Atlanta, man. Come on. Ram McNally or Garmin?
I would say Ram McNally. I think.
What do you have?
I prefer that one.
What do you have?
I'm not sure. Let me see. I have a Ram McNally actually.
Oh,
I have a Ram McNally, but I don't really like it because it seems like the GPS on there can get you lost. I feel like the Trucker Path GPS is a lot better than that one, so I wouldn't recommend Ram McNally.
Well, wait. I have a Ram. Which one do you have? Because I never got.
I have the small one.
Well,
it's a really small one. This one, so small.
Yeah,
and compact.
Yeah, you might need to get the 7-inch one, the 750.
I heard about
yeah,
that one.
you're gonna need that. Either that or you need to update the maps on that one. How long have you had that one?
I actually bought that. I had it for like 2 months now, actually.
Okay, then you might have to update the maps on that.
But I probably do because that one's not working out for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a better one than that.
Favorite time of the day?
My favorite time of the day is nighttime. And I like nighttime because there's less people on the road, you can pull more miles, and no one's going to bother you at nighttime. When you're at the truck stop, you're not going to get harassed as much as you would in the daytime. So I do enjoy the nighttime a lot better.
All right. Best thing you can cook?
The best thing I can cook? The best thing I like cooking? I like rice. I enjoy rice. It's easier to cook. It's easier to cook on a truck. And sometimes if my equipment on my truck stop working, I can go into the truck stop and I can cook it in the microwave. Put it on 20 minutes, go shower, come right out. Boom, fresh dinner.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. So last time we spoke, I think you said you was from Florida. Am I correct?
No, I'm from California.
All right,
California.
All right, so you're a California girl. All right, so other than California, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
I would definitely move to Las Vegas or Houston. I would say Las Vegas because it's more truck friendly. It's places to park your truck and it's easier to maneuver your truck there and you don't have to worry about the police bothering you and giving you tickets. So I definitely recommend Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right. Now,
plus they have casinos and stuff.
Now, I would thought that you would have said, hold on, let me go back. I thought you would have said Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Thailand. Oh no, actually, I would say Africa, Ghana to be exact. It's better there. I like Ghana. You can be free in Ghana. I would definitely say Ghana.
So we're gonna go with Ghana. So have you been there?
I've been there. I've been to Ghana last year in June of last summer with some friends. It was really fun. I enjoyed it.
All right. So we're gonna talk about Ghana, man. We're gonna three words that best describe you.
3 words that best describe me: lively, bold, and full of spirit.
Oh yeah, I can give you that. I can definitely give you that. All right, here we go. I'm waiting for this one answer. Hopefully you can give it to me.
Okay.
One movie you can watch over and over.
Boys in the Hood.
Damn it, man. Close, but no cigar. I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for either.
Titanic.
Oh no. Okay. I'm still waiting for. Damn it, man! I forgot.
Give me a hint.
I'm still waiting for Scarface or Godfather. But
really?
All right, okay. So Boys in the Hood, I can imagine why Boys in the Hood, but why Titanic? Why is the Titanic is one of the movies that you can watch over and over?
Well, Titanic, because that movie, it's just when you're watching it, you get to relax, and it's like every time you watch it, you learn something new that you didn't learn before when you first watched that movie. So I would say Titanic because it always makes you sad when you watch it. You're never going to stop being sad whatsoever.
I mean, you already know you already know what's going to happen. But anyway.
But what if you miss a part in the movie? Do you not know what's going to happen?
Everybody's going to die. Except for the girl. Right. You know, she took on old boy's last name. So I'm just saying.
That's true.
I mean, I did like the ending. I mean, you know, especially when the dude was trying to look for hold on right quick. There we go. When the dude was trying to look for her and everything, and you know, he walked right past her. But yeah, good movie. I mean, you know, that's my mom's favorite. So she definitely loved her some Titanic. I can tell you that.
I'm jumping off, is this a needed suicide? I hope my parachute don't let me down. I hope I get to fly. I don't know why I feel like I gotta die to be alive. I don't know why it feel like people are standing still with no desire. I'm on a wire, wobbling back and forth, the balance clown. I won't be happy if I'm not moving forward, then send me down. My vibration for eternity will continue to come around. So I gotta do this right, I gotta live, I gotta.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lockoutmen podcast show. This is where we park in Politic with all our guests tonight. And tonight's special guest with me as the host, Lockoutmen. That is me. Tonight's special guest is Miss Sassy Trucker. Welcome back. Sassy Trucker, thank you for coming back on to the show. I really do appreciate it. As everybody already know, you have came on the show before, and we had chopped it up. We had a very good time, so definitely check out that interview. But this is of course a follow up, you know, to see what you been doing and you know how you been and everything. But before we jump into any of that, I'm curious. I'm curious to know. We did the stretching, but you said Petro Atlanta is the one to go to if you want to have a good time. Like you can get your shower on, you can get your pool in. As far as women goes, y'all can get y'all hair care products and stuff like that. As far as men goes, we can go and get our hair cut. Then after the night settles in, we can go grab something to drink from the liquor store. Head over to the Blue Flames to get our freak on. Go across the street over to the Chicken Shack to get some food. And then as far as the women goes, I guess you guys just go back to your truck and call it the night. As far as the guy goes, I mean, you know, there's some women of the night, but what's up with Petro Atlanta, man? I come on now.
Well, Petro Atlanta is the go-to spot because a lot of my friends, when we link up, all the truckers we link up, we shower, get some food, head on out. Sometimes if the Blue Flames is popping, we're gonna go walk across the street, go over there, enjoy and hang out and meet new people, and it's really the turn-up spot. So I really enjoy going to to Atlanta because it's fun.
All right. So as far as going to the Blue Flame, which is the strip club, by the way, it's the strip club for the females that be going into the strip clubs. I see you don't have a problem going into the strip clubs. Or do you partake in some of the activities over there, like the lap dances and stuff like that? And before you answer that, I would like to know, what is the turn on for that? Go.
Well, I don't partake into any activities over there. When I go, I just go there, sit down, maybe have a drink or so, and just relax. Meet new people. You never know, it might be some truck drivers over there that want to meet new friends and get to know people and just chill. So my friends, if they want to get lap dances, they can. They do that, but I don't participate in that. But I don't mind just watching them have fun or whatever.
All right.
I just go there to chill out and sit down.
All right, so we.
Summer when I last spoke with you when I had transition over.
Now last year, I believe last year when we spoke, you was transitioning over to this new company. Mm-hmm. So what was the old company you was at, and why you transitioned from it?
The old company, I was doing flatbed and whatever, and I liked it a lot. But I kind of wanted to just try something new. So that's why I did it before I went back OTR and started doing over the road. So I decided to find this company and see what I really want to do and just stay here until I figure it out. So while looking for this new company where you was at, what was the process of you looking, what you was looking for in the new company when you wanted to transition? When I transitioned over, I was looking for a company that really gave me freedom and only went to certain places. And I was looking for the fact that the dispatchers were nicer and the pay, not to mention the pay and things like that. And the fact that they pay weekly, because my old company only paid twice a month. So I like the fact that this one did, and it was easier for me to manage money and stuff.
Now, you say you was a flatbedder, man. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4.5". Depends on what I'm wearing, though.
What do you mean depends on what you're wearing?
Like if I'm wearing heels, I might be taller. If I'm wearing flats, I might appear shorter because I'm pretty tall, as you can see. No, just kidding. But anyways, it all depends on what I'm wearing. So it just depends on the day too. The weather, everything. It depends.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Oh, hold on now. You was a flatbedder wearing heels. Am I hearing this right?
Well, not heels, but the boots, because the boots make you taller.
Oh,
boots.
Okay. Okay,
they
because
taller than I am.
Because I want to ask you, how, being a female flatbedder, wearing some heels, how that work? That's what I was about to ask you. I was about to ask you how that work, how you managed to rock heels and throw straps at the same time.
Well, anything is possible if you put your mind to it. But now I was wearing steel-toe boots. They were pretty tall though. The boots were like taller than the regular shoes.
All right. So you did you do a car hauling at one point?
I did it for a little bit. I did it. I didn't like the person that was teaching me all these skills. It was someone that I met or whatever. They were going to teach me the ropes, but I felt like they didn't really want to teach me. Felt like they just wanted me to be there just to go sightsee and look at me crazy. But I was doing it.
All right.
I'm going to get back into it. So that's my goal, to get back to Carlin. But I like that the most.
So how long? Hold on right quick. There we go. Hold on. I got to turn that on. Hold on right quick. There we go. All right. Okay. So, had to turn that on right quick. Forgot to turn on the do not disturb. I got my phone in the window so that I can at least get some good data so that I can do the show. But anyway, back at it, man. Back at it.
Okay.
So you said that the young man that you went out with was that what? He was more of a friend of yours or something like that, or y'all was like dating, or y'all was just seeing each other, or what? What was it?
None of that. None. It was just basically it was like a truckers meet and greet where you meet people where they have like little gatherings, here and there, and you meet people to connect with them that have different walks of life. So you meet them and they might be like, oh, I'm a car hauler, I'm a flatbedder. So they kind of introduce you to the game. So this guy in particular, I told him I wanted to do car hauling. He said he has his own little car hauling business and things like that. So I thought, oh, that'd be nice to do car hauling with somebody that I know. So I did that for a few days. And wasn't what I thought it was because the person that was teaching me, didn't really want to teach me. So I decided to make my exit and go somewhere else.
No problem. So how long have you been driving, Sassy?
I've been driving for about 4 years and 1 month and 1 week and 2 seconds.
Goddamn, she said 2 seconds. She brought it all the way down to the millisecond. Now, if you guys want to know a little bit more about Sassy, you guys could definitely check out the interview that I had with her. Of course, she came from C.R. England. She was also in that little skirmish with the two-tour truck training and all like that. Sassy, give us without going into too much detail and without staying too much over on it because we already talked about it before. But give us a little bit of time that you spent with C.R. England in the training process there.
Well, I spent some time with C.R. England. The training process is about 2 weeks or whatever to a month. You graduate, get your CDL. So after you go out, you and another student go out with a trainer, and the trainer trains you until he feels like he's ready for you to leave. And it's kind of different and difficult because sometimes you might not get all the drive time that you want, and you gotta share drive time and not necessarily share beds, but you kind of gotta swap out. So when that person's sleeping, I'll be sitting, or when that person's driving, I'll be sitting. When that person's sleeping, I'll be up there sleeping, or it all depends on how it works and how you make it happen.
Yeah, the two-tour truck thing sucks. I
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of it. But you managed to pull
I
through.
wouldn't recommend it.
You managed to pull through. Why did you choose C.R. England in the first place?
Well, I chose C.R. England because I heard it was the best company to go to. They got the best training, the best trainers, the best pay, and it was just like heaven there. So, thing with that, I chose them because it was close to my hometown. It's close. So I thought about that. So I transitioned over to Texas, and I thought it was cool at first, but then once I really got to know more about C.R. England, I was like, I don't know, but it's a good company to start out when you're first starting. That's what I would say about it.
All right. So coming from California, you migrated down to Texas. Where do you call home now?
Now I will call Houston, Texas home.
Okay.
Houston and San Diego. I would say both though, because I'm like most of the time I'm in Houston and I'm also in San Diego. So it's good.
All right, shout out to Texas. That's my spot. Why did you leave California?
Well, the cost of living in California is skyrocket high, and it's not cheap to live there unless you're a millionaire, like me, of course. But no, just kidding. I don't really like the cost of living there, and I love the weather, but I transferred to Houston because it was better. The cost of living was better. The food would seem a little bit better, but it's not as good as the food in San Diego.
Out of everything that you could have done in your lifetime, I know you came from a medical field. You was a C.N.N.A, but out of everything that you could have done in your lifetime, man, why did you choose the career in trucking?
Trucking is something I've been wanting to do since I was 18, and I love truck driving. I love the freedom.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
Now I'm 26.
All right, go ahead, continue.
I love the freedom, like traveling, I like meeting new people, and I like the how you can pick your own schedule. You can drive day, you can drive night, and those are some of the things that I really enjoy about truck driving.
How long do you spend on the road at a time?
I would say about anywhere for 2 to 3 months at a time, depending on how I feel.
All right. So now let me ask you this, Sassy. I'm not sure. I think I asked you this question before, but if I did, I can't remember. Got to go back and watch the other video. But
Okay.
do you have family? Do you have a significant other or anything like that?
Well, yeah, I have family. I have family in Houston, actually, and family in California. Do I have a significant other? Well, it depends on the state that I'm in. Depends. But no, I don't have a significant other as of right now. It's just me, just
Okay.
solo.
Okay, so hold on, wait. Let me get this straight. So if you in Texas, you got your significant other in Texas, but if you back in California, you have a different significant other in California. That's what you're saying?
Yes. No,
Oh,
no, I don't have two of them. I'm not dating anybody at the moment.
okay, so I'm just curious to know because how can you guys get mad at us for having more than one significant other in different states, and then we got
Well, I
females that
figured
does
truck
the same
drivers
thing?
can have multiple women in different states, which is what is true for some people. Then why can't women have it? But no, me, I'm actually single
Oh, okay,
for
okay.
now.
All right. So what did your family say when you told them you was going to get into truck driving?
Well, my mom, she did not approve of it at all. She thought it was dangerous. And since she heard about random killings of truck drivers, she definitely thought it wouldn't be a good fit for me. She didn't want me being out there by myself. But as time progressed, she was like, oh, okay, I guess you made a name for yourself with this trucking industry thing. And then she's more comfortable with it now.
Now,
So now my family, they're fine with it.
now, Sassy, being that you just mentioned that about the dangers for females that's out in this industry. I know that there's I know we talked about this before as well, and there's maybe a little smidget of a trend of female truckers out here now that's starting their YouTube, because you do have a YouTube page. What's the name of your YouTube?
Yeah, we're out here. What's my YouTube page? It's the
Yes,
Sassy Trucker.
the Sassy Trucker. So
Yeah.
with your YouTube page, because I know you ladies do your YouTube pages differently. So what do you want people to know about your page?
About my page in particular, I want them to know that you can be yourself and be free. And if there's something you want to do it. Because I know with truck driving, they might think it's a man's job, but women can do it too. Have fun with it, make a name for themselves, enjoy life, and be free. That's what I would give them. Just be free.
Now, what do you say? What do you say to guys that says that you guys is only on here, showing your physique, getting views because of your sexuality? What do you got to say to the guys that does that or say
To the
that?
guys that are saying, well, I would say, I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. Why not? But I feel like the men don't understand that the women, that we dress how we want to dress because it's who we are, not because you're trying to get views or seek their attention. Like some of us, we can't help if we look a certain way, we wear certain things, because it doesn't really matter what you're wearing. It all depends on how the guy is carrying himself. I feel like a guy should respect women by based on them, not things that they're wearing. I feel like the men feel like, oh, if you're wearing tight clothes, we shouldn't respect the woman that wears tight clothes. I feel like that's not right. It shouldn't judge a book by its cover whatsoever.
Now, you did a video. I am subscribed to your channel, so I'm just saying.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're
Thanks for the
welcome.
support.
You're welcome. You did a video, and I'm not sure if it's this one right here, the stereotypes about female truckers, that you actually talked about men, well, these trucker guys out here, coming after you guys, talking about how you guys is not, it's not saying anything or teaching anything or whatever the case. You talked about that in one of the videos, right?
That's correct.
Is it
yes, I did.
Is it this one
The
right here?
stereotypes. Yeah, but the video of me wearing a blue dress, stereotypes about female truck drivers. That
Yes.
one. Or truckers fashion. That should be it.
Yeah. All right, so that's, I would pull it up, but unfortunately my internet is not all that hot. So yeah. But in that video, give us a synopsis of what you was talking about in that video.
Well, in that video, I was talking about things. When I would make a video, I might get like a lot of flashback and people in the comment section saying that I shouldn't wear tight clothes and I'm wearing a truck, or I should dress like this, I should cover up my body. So I was putting out a message saying that I feel in a way that women should be able to wear what they want to wear without guys judging them and people getting mad at that, because I feel in the way we're setting trends for other truck drivers out there that do join the industry, and let them know that they don't have to be afraid of wearing things that they feel is going to bring attention, because you're going to get attention anyway. Whether you wear sweatpants, a dress, leggings, mini skirt, anything, you're still going to get attention. So it does not matter what you wear.
So now let me ask you this. Now, the attention that you guys do generate, some of the guys be like, okay, if you don't want that kind of attention, like if a guy come up to you and be like, trying to throw you some play or trying to shoot a shot or something like that, and then you guys turn around and give him the screw face or turn up your nose or, get away from me type deal. And then of course, the next thing that's going to come out of the guy's mouth is, oh, you think you such and such, you and all like that. They say that, you getting that unwanted attention because of what you're wearing.
Correct.
So
I feel like it all depends on the approach that the guy is coming towards the woman. When he approaches her, is he approaching her saying that she's this and she's that, or is he approaching her respectfully in a good way? It's all about the manners.
So now let me ask you this. Of course, you get out of your truck, you get out of your truck, you looking nice, you feeling comfortable, you smelling good, you looking good. You go over there, you getting ready to fuel up your truck and all like that. Some guy come walking past you and, he does a double take and then he comes back and try to give you some play. How would you speak to the gentleman and be like, yo, whether you want to play or not? How would you, interact with him?
Well, if that happens, that happens all the time. So normally when that's happening, he's coming over to pump my fuel for me. And after that, he'll make his way up and say, hey, how are you? Such and such. My name is such and such. And so with that being said, if he's like a really nice gentleman or whatever, I might give him my Snapchat information or my social media handle, but I don't give him my number. So it all depends on how he approaches me and things like that. Sometimes I just say, hey, I'm not interested. But other than that, that's how I would take it.
Okay. Because like I said, a lot of guys, they say that, if you don't want that attention, then you should probably turn around and change, what you're wearing. But I disagree. I was about to say that, you're female, you do whatever you want. I say just to be, I say just to be safe out here. So with that said, how do you keep yourself safe out here?
How do I keep myself safe? Well, I do a little seatbelt technique. And I carry mace with me at all times because you never know what could happen. And to keep myself safe, I feel like it's safer when a woman is driving night shift, because most of the time, a lot of people aren't out bothering them. So that would be better in the daytime, as opposed to the daytime, because more things tend to happen in the daytime than at nighttime, believe it or not.
Okay. Now, I gotta tell you something. I disagree with the seatbelt technique. Because if a dude want to get, Yeah, because if dude want to get in the truck, he can get in the truck. What's going to stop him from busting out a window?
I mean,
Mm.
alarm system. I have an alarm system on my truck too, so that might alert him and make him run real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I said, the seatbelt, yeah, maybe. But still, some guys walk around here with knives and they, little pocket knife. They could bust out the windows, cut that little seatbelt and get up in your truck anyway. So, but
Yeah, they could do that.
carrying your, your little mace or your, I say get some wasp spray. That'll mess a brother. That'll mess a
I know
brother's face up.
some of my trucker female friends, they have dogs that they keep in their truck, so no one even comes near their truck at all. They think twice about it.
Exactly. All
I
right.
thought about getting a dog. I don't know yet.
You say you don't know yet? You haven't thought about it yet?
I've thought about it. I might get like a little cup dog though. Something small and compact I can take with me.
All right. So, Sassy, are you a company driver or are you a lease driver over there?
Right now I am a company driver.
What's your aspirations in trucking for the long haul?
For the long haul, well, eventually I do want to own my own truck. I want a Volvo truck, by the way. I want to own my own truck soon, maybe the beginning of next year sometime. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking about it. But in the long haul, I want to own my own truck. I want to own about 4 trucks and then be able to sit home and relax and hire drivers and sit back and make YouTube videos.
All
and
right.
also, I want to own some real estate property too.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so jumping back to your YouTube right quick before I move on, is it easier for women to get subscribers on their YouTube pages?
Is it easy for them to get subscribers?
Yes.
Is it easy? Well, in the beginning, I kind of felt like it wasn't easy because you have to give YouTube your all. You got to put a lot of thought and heart into it to really get those subscribers. Because sometimes what you think might work for you might not work for everybody, or what I think might work for me might not work for you. So it all depends on how you go about it, because it's hard. At the beginning, I started out with like 500 subscribers. And then once you get about 1,000 subscribers, it seems like the subscribers, they just keep going up. They skyrocket up high.
That works for y'all, not everybody.
I feel like it works. It can work for anybody. It's all about
I don't know. I mean, me and YouTube, we have a fucked up relationship right now. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. YouTube, we need to sit down and talk. I'm just saying, we need to have that one-on-one YouTube. So we're gonna have that meeting very soon.
Do that, definitely.
Oh man. Now, Sassy,
but all it is consistency is key.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. You've been driving for 4 years now. Have you ever experienced any depression out here, being by yourself?
Well, I would say sometimes it depends on what state I'm in, because sometimes when you're driving out on the road and you're in a very depressing state and you're driving, that state might be super boring. So you start getting depressed, looking out the window and stuff. But other than that, I wouldn't say I experienced depression. I wouldn't say that, because I always know I've always been very happy. I don't really let things put me down to make me get depressed.
All right. So other than Thailand, I'm curious. Other than Thailand, what other places you been to?
Well, when I went to Thailand, I went to 2 different cities in Thailand. I went to Chiang Mai, Phuket, and I went to Bangkok. And then also I've been to Mexico, because Mexico is right next to San Diego, the border. Just cross the border, you're in a whole different city. I'm in a whole different country. And I've been to Africa, of course. I've been in Jamaica, and I have been to the Caribbean island. What is that place called? I forgot the name of it. It's called Grand Cayman Island. I've been there.
Now let me ask you
And
this:
I've been to the Bahamas.
have all of this have all of this been courtesy of trucking, or this is before trucking?
Some of it. Some of it.
Oh,
Some of it happened. Like the most recent places, I would say yes.
Okay. So you like to travel, pretty much.
Oh, I love to travel. I enjoy traveling. That's why I got into truck driving.
Okay.
Because truck driving is just like you're getting paid to travel.
Okay, that's what's up. Hold on right quick. Trying to get back to here. All right. So I know I asked you this before, but what was the reason why you got into trucking? Like, I mean, you came from a medical background, but why did you get into trucking again?
Well, when I did the medical field, it was something that I felt like something my mom wanted me to do, but I wanted to do something that I wanted to do, so I decided to do truck driving. But I didn't really know how to go about it. So I did my research and I learned, and I had a friend who was also a truck driver that I met along the way who kind of gave me the ropes on how to do it. So that's when I decided to just get into truck driving. I just always wanted to do it since I was younger because I like the freedom.
So who was the three? So I got this question. So who was the three people that helped you get into trucking?
Well, I wouldn't say nobody helped me get into it.
I said three, but it could be as many as you want.
Well, the three people, I would just say it was really myself. I had a friend, but he kind of told me the schools to go to, or the schools that'd be a good fit for me starting out. But really, it was just myself that I kind of helped myself get into the field of trucking. I just pushed myself and get myself that motivation.
What was the hardest part about trucking?
The hardest part about truck driving, for me, it was backing up in the mountains.
Backing up in the mountains. Now I know backing.
And finding the right school.
I know backing is always a challenge, but give me the time where you had an issue going down the mountains or going up the mountains.
Oh, when I lost my brakes actually in Colorado. Those mountains were no joke. I was a new experienced driver and I knew nothing about mountains whatsoever. They just threw me out there and my brakes ended up catching on fire from a truck malfunction. So I pulled over immediately and I stopped, got out the truck, and then got pulled over by a cop actually. And that cop told me I couldn't be parked there. And I said, hey, my brakes are smoking, like I can't go anywhere. So he didn't believe me or whatever. So I ended up driving, and next thing you know, my brakes are on fire. And here I am jumping out the truck for safety, thinking I was about to die. And when that happened, I was like, I don't think I want to drive trucking anymore, ever again.
Wait, hold up. Your brakes was smoking. You pulled over to the side so that they can cool down. You said an officer pulled up on you and told you to move after you told him that after you told
where I was parked. Yeah. Yes.
I don't get that. Why?
Yeah, it was very weird. I don't know. That event was just crazy. I literally pulled over. I forgot where I was pulled over at, but it was some weird place. And so I just wanted to pull over for safety because I thought I was about to die. So I just pulled over. I said, I'm just gonna have to pull over.
And he came out and said, you had to move. I don't believe that you'll Are you serious?
He did not believe me at first. And so I ended up just moving because, in those day and times, you don't want to get shot, not following directions. So I was scared. So I just left. I said, okay.
All right. So when when your tires actually caught on fire, did he
it was my brakes.
I mean, when your
smoking.
Well, yeah, but when your brakes, of course, your brakes, your tires, but when it actually caught on fire, did he come down the hill? I mean, down the way and be like, Oh, I believe you now, or
No,
was that
by then
some?
that cop had left, and so when it ended up happening, another cop seen the whole thing, and he seen what was happening, and he jumped out for my safety. And by the time he got there, the truck blew up to flames. And so the officer seen it, and I explained to him what happened. I said, "Hey, I pulled over. This cop told me to leave, and I did what I was supposed to do, and I left." And he explained it, and so he seen it, and he was kind of like, "Oh yeah, I see it. I saw everything." So he helped me out, and then the firefighters came, and that was that. And I went on my way and
Wait,
started thinking, like, do I really want to do truck driving?
yeah, that's what I'm about to ask you. So, how did that make you feel after that whole experience right there?
After that whole experience, I was like, I don't think I want to do trucking anymore, because that was the craziest thing I ever experienced in my life. So when that happened, I kind of took some time off and I came back to work. But this time I did teams, because I felt like I want to know a little bit more about truck driving than going out by myself. And also I felt like I wasn't ready. So I was going to quit. Thought about quitting, but I'm not a quitter, so I didn't give up.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm glad everything worked out. You said the fire department came. They so did it was just the tandems that was on fire. It didn't reach to anywhere else.
No, it was the whole entire cab.
Oh, the whole
The
entire
whole entire,
truck.
yes, the whole entire truck.
So how so
Like towards the front, but pretty much it was the whole truck if you really think about it. Because it was only like a piece of it left.
all right, so did you get pictures of that?
Yeah.
You
I do have pictures. I do.
Oh,
From a
okay.
while
Okay.
back.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
where did you stay the night at?
I stayed the night at a hotel or whatever. And also I think I had a friend that lived in the area, but my friend was at work, so I kind of got my company, they got me a hotel and I stayed there for about 2 days. And after that, I decided if I wanted to go back to work, but I told them I wanted to take some time off. So that was around Christmas time anyway. I was actually on the way home when that happened. So I
Did
took some
they
time off.
did they give you a car to get yourself back home, or what was the company's standpoint on all of this?
Oh, the company, they knew it wasn't my fault. So they kind of told me if I want, I could take time off and just think and let my mind go back to normal, because I was already going to go home anyway for Christmas. So I just went home a lot earlier than expected. So my company, they went in, they reimbursed me for everything, and I set up a GoFundMe account and I got money from that. And so everything that I lost, I pretty much got it back when I
Wait,
went back to
wait,
work,
wait,
and the
whoa,
company
whoa,
paid.
whoa, whoa, whoa. The company set you up a GoFundMe?
No, I set up my own
Oh,
GoFundMe.
oh,
Actually,
okay.
the company paid me back for everything that I lost. They gave me some money and they paid for stuff that I lost.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I
Yeah.
I was I was about to say that the company didn't reimburse you back. They set up a GoFundMe. Like, what kind of company is that?
I thought they wasn't going to at first, so I ended up setting that up because I thought I wasn't gonna make get any money back. So I had lost everything. I only had one shoe on my foot when I got out that truck. Only one
Wow.
shoe.
And this is in what, Colorado?
Yes, Colorado. 70 going east.
Wow.
That's the most dangerous mountains in the state.
Wow, man. Woo. Let me ask you this. That was a learning experience.
Oh,
So
it was.
so after you got your mind right, what do you think you learned out of all of that?
What I learned, I feel like if you're not ready to go solo, don't let no one force you to go solo. So I learned from my mistakes. I didn't want to go solo during that time frame, and I teamed up and I felt more better at ease.
All right, all right. So what is the before you got into trucking, what was the one thing that you wish you would have known about it?
What I wish I would have known about trucking, I used to think that truck drivers just get in the truck and drive, and that was it. I didn't know they had to back up and go into the shippers, fight with dispatchers. I thought it was things that came easy. So Now, did I know these things? I wish I would have known this before I got into the truck industry, because I would have felt like I would have been more prepared for this.
So Sassy, before we get on up out of here, man, I do appreciate you coming on again and chopping it
Thanks
up
for
with
having
us.
me.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Listen, you was on Judge Judy, man. That's crazy.
I was.
How did that come about? Because I see this is the paperwork. This look like the waivers and everything that you guys had to sign. So how did Judge Judy reached out to you?
Well, the producers actually, they found your case at a courthouse, at a real courthouse, and they get the your case information, and then they get in contact with the courts to see if they can call us. So Judge Judy, I guess she chose our case, and then we spoke with the producers. They called us on the phone, and we get served by the sheriff, and they give us the papers, and it was Judge Judy papers, and I was like, this seems like a joke. So that's how we ended up on Judge Judy. It was pretty fun though. I enjoyed it.
All right, so
really
the case that was hold on right quick. The case that was going before her was retirement payday fail.
Mm-hmm.
It says that a man receives retirement pay only to find out that his former lover emerged for a payback loan. So
right.
I'm going to assume that that's the former lover right here.
No, that's actually my little brother. Our case was right after the retirement payment fell. The way they have it set up is they have the retirement payment fell, which is whoever was getting sued for that moment. Then they have ours. But then my case is called
hold on,
Brother Crashes Sister's Car.
Hold on, wait. What was it now?
It's called Brother Crashes Sister's Car and 2-bedroom wall.
Okay,
that's
so is this where it says teen drives into wall?
Yes.
That was your case.
That's my case.
Okay, so this is your family. So that's your sister and this is your brother?
That's my cousin.
Oh, your
cousin. Yeah, and then that's my little brother on the right hand, on the left hand side of me. That would be my left right.
All right, so this is your brother right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is you in the middle.
Yes.
And then that's your cousin.
You might not recognize me. Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my older cousin.
Okay, so who was the one that ran into the wall? Him?
That's what they were trying to say, that my brother did it, but I don't think that's true at all.
Okay.
It's a joke.
Okay, so who you guys was up against? Because was you up
family.
Against your cousin?
Yes, family.
So you was up against her?
That's correct. Yeah, I was up against her.
Okay, so she was the one that was saying that your brother right here ran into the wall, right?
Right.
And then you was like the witness?
It was my car at the time. And so I lended it to my younger brother or whatever. And so my cousin, she was trying to say that my brother ran into the wall. And I'm like, no, that's not true. And that's how we ended up on Judge Judy, because we had to defend ourselves from her making these accusations about us that wasn't true.
Okay, so this now I know this is on Judge Judy, but this was actually going to play out in regular court, right? If y'all didn't get to go to Judge Judy, right?
That's correct. Actually, it was 2 judges who picked up that case. We had the choice to go to Judge Judy or Judge Joe Brown. So we got Judge Judy because it was quicker and it was better for us to go out there because it was closer too.
Okay, so y'all would. Oh, okay. So, but in actuality, when they picked the case and they called you guys up, they was like, hey, Judge Judy, we want you guys to come on, yada yada yada. Y'all had to sign all of this waiver. Did they pay? Did Judge Judy program pay for everything?
They pay for everything. They pay for the case. Even if you lose and win, they're paying for everything. The hotel stay, the gas. If you fly, take the train, they pay for it. Luckily, we lived near LA, so it was easy for us to get there. So we took the train to LA, so they pay for it, and they pick you up, and they pay for the taxi fees, the food that's there too. They pay for it, pretty much everything.
Did you guys get any? Now I know that they pay for all your expenses, but did they?
Mm-hmm.
But did they pay you guys personally for coming on to the show?
Yes, they pay you personally, and they also paid my cousin too. Well, she got paid for whatever she was suing us for, so they paid her for that. Yes.
Okay, but who won? But who won the case?
Well, how it works is nobody really wins the case. Well, technically, show you see my cousin won the case, but really, since Judge Judy picked up the case, they said technically nobody really wins because she picks up the case, but my cousin ended up winning the case.
All right, so at the end of the show, and after all the lights go out, the audience that's in the background, are they like what they was just audience, or they like real? I mean, what's the audience in the background? I mean, why they was there?
Those are real people, actually. Those are called extras. I thought it was pretty cool.
So they didn't. So they didn't have nothing. They just find them. They just sit there and just ooh and all that good stuff.
They were laughing at us. They just laughed. They thought it was a big joke because the case was pretty funny. So they were just laughing the whole time, and it made me so nervous. So I'm like, why are they laughing? I didn't know that they were fake people at first. I thought they were real people, but then after the show finishes, they tell you that, oh, those people aren't real. They weren't really laughing at you. Don't even worry about that. You guys are good. You guys are young. Live your life. Have fun. I mean, you guys were on TV for,
How long ago was this?
That was 5 years ago now.
This is before. Now this was before you got into trucking.
Yeah, that was right before I got into trucking, literally.
All right, so man, so they paid your cousin. So they paid your cousin like extra. Like, for example, they gave y'all 10,000 and they gave your cousin 20,000.
Yes, they gave my cousin whatever she was. I forgot what she had sued us for, but they paid her whatever she was asking for.
Okay. And
we pretty much just get paid to be on the show.
So how much did they give you, if you could remember, or if you want to tell?
Well, you get about $500 per person if you lose. If you win, you get whatever you asked for. So for me, I felt like I won. Even though I didn't win.
I know, right? You still got like $500 to come on to the show. You and your brother got $500 when y'all came on the show, man. Yeah. That's crazy. So,
and back then that was a lot of money for us.
So that was an experience for the both of y'all. Now, considering the fact that y'all was going up against each other after the show, did y'all come back together? Did y'all say, hey, that, this was good or whatever, or y'all still mad at each other?
Well, on the show, I actually found out that my cousin never liked me. So the producers were like, hey, your cousin doesn't even like you. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So after the show, I'm thinking, oh, we're going to become family again. But I'm like, family don't see each other. So pretty much, we didn't rekindle our relationship. Just kept it how it was.
Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. So to this very day,
yeah, it is.
To this very day, you guys don't speak.
Well, I seen her at a family reunion, so I did speak because she spoke. Other than that, she wasn't worth my time.
So is she your cousin on your mom's or your father's side?
On my mom's side.
Wow.
She's the crazy cousin.
So that's your aunt's daughter.
That's my yes, that's my mom's cousin, first cousin, which makes it my second cousin.
That, you know what? I'm not even gonna mind blown. Too much information. But let me go back. Let me go back and look at you, man. Woo! Look at you then, and look at you now, man. Like, I
Came a
mean,
long way.
I mean, you came you came a long way. So,
Right.
I mean, you came a long way.
I did.
What was your biggest there?
There, I think I was like 250 pounds on that picture.
What
250 pounds.
what are you now?
Right now I'm like 170. 170.
Okay. All right. So and plus you you do your workout. So, give us a little bit of backstory on how you do your workouts on the road.
Well, whenever on my downtime, I'll work out when I can. Like, I'm taking 30 for a reset, I might work out in the back of my truck. Or when I'm taking like a lunch break, I might go to Planet Fitness really quick and get in a little bit, 45-minute workout and go shower, get back on the road and drive. Or I might simply use the little bicycle that I bought recently, and I use that to work out on the truck. So I always try to find ways to do it whenever I can.
Where you get the battle ropes from?
The battle ropes, I got those as a gift actually from a friend of mine that gave those to me. So I ended up putting those in the back of my truck. So that's how I got those.
Who's recording this?
But you can get those anyway. That video in particular, actually, my coworker recorded that video for me.
Oh, okay. All right. So what? Oh man! So you came a long way in your weight loss journey.
Oh, it's a lot of work, and I'm still trying to lose more. So I'll get there. All
right, Sassy Trucker, everybody. Whoops, wrong button. But we can still play that too. Sassy Trucker, everybody. She is from Houston. Well, California, but now she's migrated to Houston. So, and her favorite place is Petro Atlanta. I'm just saying. So, Cali, Atlanta, Houston, Atlanta,
right.
Canny. Well, I'll try to put it together. Try to put it together for everybody. So, again, Sassy Trucker, thank you for coming on. Back in the day, you showed you showed a gentleman was very generous in your Cash App.
Right. Very nice.
I can imagine, man. Do you still get generous gentlemen of that caliber that still send you Cash Apps?
Yeah, here and there I do. Like, you might wake up to a Cash App and boom, someone might be like, hey, call me or text me, or just because you're beautiful, I'm gonna Cash App you. But there are men out there that will Cash App you without even meeting them. Now, you don't even have to meet these people.
Now, let me ask you this, and I think I asked you this before. Do they now? This is my mode of thinking. And I'm like, I talked to Shape World. I talked to her, and this is my mode of thinking. I honestly don't think anybody going to send you any kind of money without thinking that they can get something in return. So, by me thinking that, have any guys that did Cash App you call you back and be like, yo, I want to hook up with you or something like that? And if you said no, did you have any of the guys that be like, yo, give me my money back?
No, I never had that happen to me, because most of the people, when they Cash App you, you don't even know who it's from. You won't know who's even sending you the money in your Cash App, or you might find out a week later, hey, did you get that money I sent you? I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, it's from you. Oh, thank you. That's pretty much how it is. Because most of the time, when I do get Cash Apps, I don't even know who it's from or who the people are. They might just say, hey, good content on YouTube, and felt like I helped them in a way because I might have inspired them. They might, send me some money, depending on the amount. I mean, they'll just send it. Just like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, Sassy, go ahead and shout out your social medias where people can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Sassy.Trucker, Twitter, Sassy_Trucker, and YouTube, The Sassy Trucker, and Facebook, The Sassy Trucker.
Now I see you got, what's that, a TikTok?
Oh, and I have a TikTok too.
I hate TikTok.
Sassy Trucker.
I really do. Why did you start a TikTok?
I started a TikTok because it can help me with my fan base and help me, get more subscribers and followers, because it's so easy to get fans on TikTok. It's easy to get followers on TikTok. It's the easiest platform anybody can ever get followers. So if anyone out there trying to start a YouTube channel, start with TikTok first. It's going to help you build your brand. You got to start somewhere.
All right, so I should go ahead and start a TikTok, which I think I do have. I think I do have a TikTok, but I don't post to it as much. But you said I should start a TikTok, and then how do I generate a fan base on TikTok?
When you start posting videos, make sure you put hashtags in those videos, and then put it'll pop up on the For You page, and then people will see it, and then out of nowhere you might just end up becoming TikTok famous. I have a friend who's who might, I think, is TikTok famous. It's easy to become TikTok famous.
All right, so put some videos up, hashtag it, and just wait for the people to come on in.
Yeah, they're gonna come. They're gonna get something. It's pretty easy.
All right,
anybody can do it.
I don't like TikTok, but I do got a few videos up on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. You know what? See, I'm a truck driver. I guess for me, I just don't have time for other than YouTube. I guess I just don't.
That's true.
And Instagram, but for anything else, like, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, all that other good stuff, man, I guess I just don't have time for it. But again, thank you very much for coming on, Sassy. That's going to do it for the Lockoutmen podcast show for this evening. If you guys like TikTok, if you guys like TikTok and all that other good stuff, you can catch Sassy Trucker on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, and all those other good stuff. Yo, go over there and show her some love, man. Definitely show her some love. She got, some good content on her YouTube and everything like that. Sassy, you always welcome to come back onto the show and all like that.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. For everybody else, man, if y'all like content like this and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell and that all button, and make sure you just hit that like button. Yo, y'all like the t-shirt courtesy of Pinky? Keeping it 100? Yo, thanks, Pinky. I'm just saying. If you guys want to come on to the show or something like that, hit me up in the DM over at Instagram, and then we could get together. If you want to promote something, same thing. Yo, don't forget to comment, all that other good stuff. Until next time, everybody, we're going to come back at you with another video. Peace.
This your year, get it in. Party over here, get it in. She like a liquor clear, get it in. She get it from a deal, get it in. Make it disappear, get it in. Park it in the rear, get it in. Now make it reappear, get it in. Freaky with no fear, get it in. Pop it in the clutch, girl, get it in gear. Jump on it, double dutch, girl, get it in gear. Drop it, double clutch, girl, get it in gear. Pump it up, butt lift, now downshift.